What's up, guys? This is Will H of Will H Gadgets and More, back with another video doing a follow-up on the Microsoft Surface Duo 2. So I've had this about 2 weeks, going on 2 weeks now, and I want to talk about just my thoughts and opinion on this after having it for that amount of time and let you guys know what I think about it. So like I said, I picked this up about 2 weeks ago. I bought it as an open box, supposed to be in unused condition. Came in great shape, a little dusty, but it was in great shape. Now I picked up the Obsidian color, which is black, and they also have the Glacier as well. I got the 8 gigabytes of RAM, 256 gigabytes of storage one. Now this has the Snapdragon 888 processor in it, and like I said, 8 gigabytes RAM, 256 gigabytes of storage. Paid $850 for the 256 gigabyte. From a seller on eBay, and so far I think it's great. Now that 256 right now, if you buy it brand new, it's going to run you about $1,200, I think. They have dropped the price down $500, I think. I think that's still where the price point is. So it's definitely a unique device. I had the original one for a long time. I bought it several times. If you guys follow my channel, you know the story on that. But I do think this is eclectic, and I like the device. So talking about the device here, I have a SophieGuard black leather skin on mine. I do like the skin. It makes it not so glossy without the skin on it. This is a black glossy device that picks up a lot of fingerprints and stuff. Do have this plastic material, I call it, going around here. And then you got this nice, I want to say, stainless steel hinge, which is great, still in great condition here. Now the strings and all the way around on here, the outer disc panels on the outside are Gorilla Glass Victus, and also on the inside the displays are Gorilla Glass Victus. So you got that all the way around. Before I got into stretches, I wanted to put that on there, which I did. Got the Microsoft Surface logo, which is glossy. And then these hinges are glossy as well. Going around it, you got your your volume up and down buttons here. Got your power button / fingerprint sensor. Your Type-C charging port, and you got a microphone there. And also on the back, you're going to have your camera array right here. 3 different cameras, 2 12s and a 16 megapixel. You got your flash, and I don't know what that sensor is there. I'm not sure. But you got something else there as well. And then this is it, man. This thing weighs 10 ounces, 10.2 ounces. So it is a little bit weighty here. And but it feels good in the hand. It's pretty wide, but easy to hold in my opinion. They have made the outer displays here kind of curve around, a natural curve right there. And I think that's great too. So the skins make this thing look a whole lot better in my opinion. So getting on the inside of it, you're going to have 2 5.8-inch AMOLED displays at a 90 hertz refresh rate. And the nits about 800 nits of brightness. And these are 5.8 inches if I didn't say that. So on the lock screen, this is your lock screen. You can see I'm using this on AT&T. You can see your time. 4G LTE, the battery percentage, or text message there. And then you got your, I got some ESPN there. I got a notification from YouTube as well. Then I got a quick thing here for the camera. Also on this hinge here, they have what they call a glance bar. So if I press my power button, hit the power button, you guys can see that you see the time, and you see that I have 1 text message right there. That is pretty helpful in a way. It's not the most helpful thing there. Won't tell you who the text message is from. It also will show the call if you have calls there. It would be nice if we had some kind of way to see who the actual call was from, and just make this a little bit more useful. You can see your battery when you're charging. Your battery status on there, text messages. Doesn't do third-party notifications, I don't think. But if we had some other way of getting notifications or seeing different things, maybe a little small screen out here. I don't know, just throwing out something maybe with the Microsoft Surface logo where we can actually see the name of someone calling or who the text message was from or something like that. Another thing I don't like about this, and I'll go ahead and get some of the things I don't like. I do have this hooked up to my old Galaxy Watch here. Do suggest if you have this device to have a smartwatch. So I'm able to see my text messages and calls come in. But if I got my hands full, I would like some kind of way to answer the phone calls with the device closed. Maybe a earpiece up here or something like that would be great. Also, to use your camera, you have to open it up as well. So if we had maybe a little display here, right here. I don't know, guys. I'd like to hear someone's opinion in the comment down below. Maybe a display here to use your camera, because you got to open this up to use your camera right now. And also, if there's a way to take phone calls. That is some of my biggest pet peeves with this thing right now. So getting back to where I was talking about this, and the fingerprint sensor is, your power button is your fingerprint sensor as well. And it works great. Let's go ahead and lock it again. Let's go ahead and bring the screen back up. Just barely touch it, and you get in. So that's works 100% of the time. Very nice. Now, talking about the hinge on here, you're able to put this in any position that you want, and it's going to hold, man. You don't have any issues with this holding in any position, watching movies, whatever you want to do, reading something, playing a game. Then you're going to be, the hinge is great. So get that out of the way. Talking about the hinge. So when you open this up, you got 5.8 inch display here. And as you guys see, the blacks are very deep on it. This gets up to 800 nits, so the brightness is not too bad. Touch sensitivity has been great on this. Haven't had any touch issues. I do have a few more issues sometimes when I'm using in phone mode like this, and I get through using in phone mode, bringing this back just like that. You guys see how long it took for the second display to come up. Sometimes that display doesn't come up. I'll have to take and close this and then open it back up, and then it'll finally come up. Now, talking about using this in phone mode, here's one thing I don't like. You guys see that big gap in there from the camera bump there. I was so used to using my first Duo with it flat like this, that this is very annoying, man. I knew about it after, before I bought it, because I read up on the device. But when I'm at home, I don't keep it folded. I keep it like this, laying on the couch, on a chair, on the counter, whatever. I'm just so afraid of just maybe sitting on it or something happening like this, It just seems so fragile, or accidents waiting to happen with it like that. So I wish they would do something with the cameras. I don't know what they could do, but I just don't like the gap in there. It does make it a little bit easier to hold. I can still use it in my car and phone holders and things like that, but that gap is just very annoying to me. So that is another complaint there. Sometimes I have had some freezing where app doesn't respond. On several occasions, nothing like the original one. This one's not as bad. I also had a reboot in my pocket the other day. Like I said, I have it hooked up to my original Galaxy Watch, and I felt the phone vibrate in my pocket, and I looked at my watch, it disconnected. And so that was the first time that happened. Hopefully that's not a reoccurring thing. Now, I was talking about the cameras earlier. I know I'm all over the place with this review. The pictures are okay. I took some photos here. Let's go see if I can go in here. So I got my grandson cutting grass for the first time here the other day, teaching him how to cut grass. Now this photo is decent, it's not going to blow you away or anything. And then here's some video from the device, as you guys see. Video is not too bad. It's not the best, but it'll pass. This is a 1080p at 60 frames, I think, video here. You guys see, so not too bad. The cameras are better. I would say they're better than before. I had several updates out of the box on this, so it's up to date as far as updates. The 888 processor has been running great. It doesn't get hot. Everything's been great, man. Just swiping, spanning, and all that stuff has been great on here. One good thing about this device, you can set up group apps where you can open up 2 different apps at the same time and have those ready to go. I much prefer just to open up one app at a time. I set up a few. That was Edge and OneNote already set up out of the box. I actually showed that to my wife the other day. She was looking at this phone. She's not into phones at all, no kind of technology. She knows I make videos and I like buying stuff. Been doing it for years, and she was looking at it. Can you open up 2 things? One on this side, one on that side? I said, sure. So I open up Twitter, and then maybe I forgot what else I opened up, so we'll open up Reddit. So she was amazed at that, man. She was like, I didn't know that phone could do that. I said, yeah, you always see me using it, so. But yeah, it's a lot of fun, spanning things. I did also show her, say for instance, I'm in Twitter. I said I could span this across, and I like looking at social media like this because I get so much more content on there, and she was amazed at that as well. She pointed out the slit right there, but you can situate this when you're using this like this to where you don't even see, like that picture there. You don't really pay attention to it. Now, watching videos and stuff like that, you're definitely gonna see it. Let's see if we can bring up YouTube here. But I'm so used to it now, I don't really even pay attention to it. I don't use it span. I know we're gonna get a ad here, but I don't use it span. Use it with the gap there. I'll do it like this. So let me show you guys. I'll span it like this, but I'm not gonna use the device like this, and I'm not gonna use it like that. Although you can, because this has decreased right here. The gap is different now, so, but the way I like to use it is like this. So this is one of my videos. So now I can see and respond to my comments here on this video here. Or I can just go ahead and use it like this. Watch my video like that, or I can also have it like this. As you guys see, when you fold it back, it's gonna unspan itself. But here it is like this. You can use it like that, or you can use it like this, and go through and look at the other videos that are good. So watching videos, playing games and stuff like that is not bad. I'm kind of used to it. So you got a 4,449 milliamp hour battery. To be honest with you, I get about 5 or 6 hours of battery life. It charges up pretty fast. It all depends on if you're using this with both strings open, if you're using it in phone mode, how much battery life, and it depends on what all you're using your device for too, So that's how battery life goes on this, but it charges up fast. This one has greatly improved. It's very thin, as you guys see, and just very nice so far. You got 2 speakers. You got one here and one here. They sound okay. They're not not the loudest, but they're better than that one speaker we had on the original one. And yeah, man, so that is pretty much all I wanted to say about this update right here on this device after having it for 2 weeks. Still love it. I got it hooked up to AT&T. That's who I'm using it with. You guys see I get 4G LTE right there, and no drop calls, anything like that. Earpiece, I'll say this about the earpiece. It's a little bit lower volume on the earpiece, but call quality has been okay. I put it on speakerphone most of the time, and it works great, but it's a little bit low on the call quality to me. Volume up and down buttons work great. That's just it, man. It's been okay, man. It's passable. I haven't taken my SIM card out of it. Works great with my Microsoft Surface Pro 8 as well. And I'll maybe make a video about that as well. So I'm Will H. This is Will H. Gadgets and More. I'm out.